Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Bar and Grill and the Blind Tiger Bar.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I actually wouldn't put it past you to just not turn up at it. Like.
Just leave.
I must say, I don't know if people know this or not, but we once did a show in here to nobody, right? Which was Ray's perfect show. So he presumed that, well, if you don't tell anyone, surely a couple of people will just guess that there's a show on and we'll come up and do it. So this is way better. Thank you very much to everybody for coming out tonight. You look, the front row looks good anyway, I can't see beyond that. So, if you don't know who we are, I'm Kendy, this is Raybo. If you do know who we are, and maybe you've seen one of these live shows before, I'm very sorry for making you pay into this one, which is a little bit odd, because we do these every month downstairs. All of a sudden now it costs money. We didn't pick that, Brendan did. Okay, so thanks very much for actually paying into this one as well. Now, this isn't going to take that long. We're going to talk for 10, 15 minutes, probably me. Anyone who knows Ray knows that this is usually how it starts. His shoulders start up above his head. And slowly, as he gets more comfortable on the Heineken, they kind of drop slightly. Yeah. So just, you're
grand.
stiff as a board. There we go, he spoke.
Grand.
Lovely.
Yeah. Grand.
Will it?
That's just charging in is, it's expectation of what.
Yeah, that's the thing. Whenever we do the free shows downstairs, we don't give a shit about those people.
No, it's grand. No. Well, there's enough pressure in them. No. Never mind. Man.
And there's also the pressure tonight of it being Valentine's night.
Yeah.
And there's definitely fellas, or yours, let's not discriminate by calling them yours. There's definitely fellas or yours who have dragged their partner to go, I'd love to go and see this thing on Valentine's. And I
wonder, is there anyone disgruntled in the crowd that did have to get dragged into this?
Oh, there's some people down the back there.
So really, I thought this was a good idea. Right.
But having said that, Ray, there's also people here who are single. And the more we talk about couples, it's actually discrimination, actually. So don't forget the people who are on their own here tonight as well, also, the lonely bastards. Yeah. Okay? But there's also people who shouldn't be here on their own. And I don't mean to call anyone out because I'm getting emotional now, but Aileen is on her own here tonight down the back, oh my God, that's so, oh my God.
Jeez, you're really calling someone out there
there's
now,
no one here
you?
with her,
Did she tell you to do that?
Having said that, though, I got an Instagram message from Sean today to say Happy Valentine's, Aileen. So there you go. Give Aileen a big round of applause at the door, Liz.
That took Sean all of 3 seconds to do.
He texted me, he said, will you just say Happy Valentine's to her? We're not talking. No, that's not what he said, no. That's not it at all. He did say fair play to you, though. Also, is Cahill here? Is there a Cahill Valentine here? Is there? Where is he? Oh, there we go. He's on a date, ladies and gentlemen, down the back. Woo! He was here last night with a different woman, but he reckons this one's in the top 5, he says. Fair play to him as well. Now, anyway, let's get down to it. We're going to talk for a couple minutes. We have a love guru coming up. Unbelievable. Yeah. How do we afford a love guru? I know. Okay, so it's Owen Colgan, who is our love guru, ladies and gentlemen, and has been a love guru. He's been a love guru for, it must be 6-7 days, I'd say.
He did a course.
Since we brought him the idea.
He did a course.
He did a FETAC level 5
online.
In Love Guru online.
Love guru-ness.
So, let's get down to it, Ray. Any crack we'll just talk a little bit about during the week and stuff and all that kind of crack.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, come here. Sorry, no, my head is going mental already. We have to talk about your man in the black bag. Well, no, I can't say your man, actually.
What?
Them. Do you remember them last week?
Oh, Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Yes.
I felt like I did want to say something about it.
Right.
And then I was very nervous about what I say about it.
You have to be very, very careful.
Very careful, Ray. Do you know what? I've seen the back of a bin lorry look better. No, I'm not going to say too much. He looked like how my mother used to dress me up as a Halloween as a child because we had no money.
Yeah.
She used to just say, I'll just put the black bag, I'll get you a mask in Super Value and just put a load of black bags on.
Yeah.
And fucking fill it up with a Hoover. My favourite part of the whole thing was he standing like that, right, for the photos, okay? So the photos looked ridiculous. But even more ridiculous, did you see him trying to walk in the fucking thing?
See, my first sight of him was not him.
What?
My first sight
Stop
of him...
saying him.
Sorry,
how dare you, Ray?
Sorry.
You're going to get cancelled out of it.
My first sight of day was
That right, isn't it? They. So they.
Them.
My first.
You prick! You stupid prick!
No,
You're
you can't.
what's wrong
You're
with the
making
country?
light of it now, and I don't want to make light of it.
No, I'm not making any light of it.
My first sight of those was in. My first sight of those was not him at all. Shit.
See, this is the problem. It's impossible. Like, but straight away, you're cancelled now, Ray. Your Netflix is gone. Your Amazon Prime is gone. You got cancelled on everything. Like,
they're going to crash my car.
Yeah, everything. Like, you can't get an NCT done now. Like, because you can't at all. Everything's cancelled. Like,
no, it wasn't them that I seen first. It was other people photoshopping their faces onto them.
Oh yeah.
So for me, I just started seeing a pattern of people wearing the same bin bag. And I kind of, what's going on? Why has everybody picked this one out of nowhere? But I didn't realise it was them.
It is an amazing feat from whoever came up with it to keep the air inside it, like.
Yeah.
Or did he
But
get
I once dressed up as something like that.
What do you mean?
I was once a clown at a furniture shop opening in Mullingar.
But, okay, first of all, what are you out of us? Okay, but secondly, that makes sense though, because you were the reason for us.
Yeah, well,
the thing about the Brit Awards is...
But he's getting paid too.
It's a fucking costume.
Sorry. They're getting paid too.
Can we talk about you dressing up as a clown in Mullingar?
No, it was just a small gig I did for Barry O'Sullivan.
And you dressed...
Tunes of Balloons. No, he had an opening for a gentleman to operate an inflatable clown suit.
Yeah.
Which is an 8-foot clown. Big bastard.
All right.
Right. If I was a child, I'd be scared. But I was in the thing and you're wearing a battery-operated blower.
Right.
And that...
And come here, can I ask you, where did you get the battery-operated blower? Do you have one at home? Or
no, Barry has them. He gave it to me. So I had the battery-operated blower on me. And
how did that feel?
It was nice, snug. It was a really hot day.
Right.
So that was me anyway, up inside in the outfit.
I'm just wondering, like, like about an hour into that.
Yeah, sweating.
Do you kind of look at yourself and go, Jesus, where did it all go wrong?
Well, in fairness, there was some, you were looking out his chest. So I was looking out the clown's chest.
Right.
But everybody was coming up to, like, the clown, looking
the
up
face.
at the clown. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were looking at a pair of tits for the whole, like... You can do whatever you want, man. It was like, sunglasses at the beach? I shouldn't give that away. No, but...
Yeah, don't tell anybody the
Nicola,
sunglasses
I'm so
at the beach
sorry.
joke.
Whenever me and Nicola go to Spain, my favourite part of it is wearing sunglasses.
Right.
I'm just saying.
There are a lot of fellas in that same boat. As a friend of ours.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No, as a friend of ours, he wouldn't leave the airport until he got sunglasses in a sunny destination.
Yeah, because...
But I won't say who he was.
No, well, some people don't know. No, but I know this is getting a bit weird now and creepy and stuff, like, and I'm sorry if I've creeped on anyone in here before. It's probably happened. But there is something to just... sitting down and going, no one knows I'm looking at their arse. I don't know, that's fucking a bit sinister, actually.
It is,
Never
isn't
mind.
it? That's really sinister.
Is that weird? Is that something you shouldn't do, no? No, but that's a load of bollocks too, though. I'll tell you why that's a load of bollocks, Ray. Because stop walking around in thong bikinis then. Like, you know the thing, you know what I mean?
It's their fault.
It's their fault.
Oh, you're going down a dangerous road now, CR. Yes, you shouldn't be dressed like that, you should say.
Is that victim blaming?
That's really bad.
Yeah, but I'm not groping them.
No! You can't
I got cancelled now as well.
Yeah.
You got cancelled in the first 5 minutes. I got cancelled in the second 5 minutes.
Anyway, yeah.
What else happened? They wheeled out Linda Martin again. Did you see that? Anyone watch the Valentine's special on RTE?
Oh, what?
They fucking woke her up from her tomb. She's in one of those crypts, like in a fucking graveyard somewhere. And she has some kind of contract where she has to be wheeled out of it once a year onto RTE, like.
Was she actually on it?
She's 107 and her legs are 28. She was on the Valentine's special singing. I couldn't believe what I saw.
She was singing?
RTE put up a clip on TikTok of her singing on the Valentine's special again. And I said, there's no way she is not dead.
Right.
Like, how... And why are they still wheeling... Of all the artists that are trying to up and come in Ireland,
I'd say she was
this
asking
fucking
the same
dusty
question.
bitch is like... fucking... going around the fuck... Like
singing Why Me?
Stiff as a board, a bit of WD-40 on her fucking cheeks, and away she goes, like, wheel her out again, lads. She definitely has some kind of dirt or like a 100-year contract with RTE. Where they're sitting at the executive table going, there's a Valentine's special coming up, and then one of them goes, we're going to have to get fucking Linda again. Like, someone get the baby oil. We have to, someone has to, I'm not doing it this year. I'm not lubing her up. No way. Like,
that's an awful
I'd say
image.
she's like Gandhi's flip-flop, honestly.
Stop now.
No, I'm just saying, but so they wheeled her out again. That's what all the crack, I mean, all the crack from my week in the last week was looking at Sam Smith.
Right.
blown out of it, and looking at Linda Martin fucking dancing around an RTE stage, and wondering what me and you have to do to get one of those gigs.
I'd like
that's the thing. That's the thing, actually. This is perfect. What the fuck do you... Like, we're here wearing very sensible shirts and slacks, okay? But if I came out here, man... This is the thing now. I would be famous if I walked out here, right, wearing nothing, right, but a tuxedo on me Mickey and a bow tie on me balls. And then all of a sudden I'd be in all the RSVP magazines and oh my God, Kendy's so brave.
You wouldn't be.
He's so brave.
You wouldn't be.
Load of bollocks.
You'd just be well known around the town. That's all. You'd just, like, people would be talking about you for a day or two.
Just see your man.
Yeah. But then it'd be gone.
Oh. Anyway, okay, we do have to keep an eye on our time and all that kind of stuff. Okay, good. Okay, so will we just get our love guru out? Will we for the crack or what?
How
do you
long
think?
did we do there? Oh, geez, we didn't do so bad.
Yeah, okay. But here's what we will do though, Ray.
Yeah.
From now on, we'll not try and allude to the fact that we're trying to get to the end of the show. So I'll stop looking at the phone. And you stop looking
Can
at
I just ask you, did you get anything for Nicola for Valentine's?
Okay, that's such a good question.
Yeah. Just before we get
to So me and Nicola have been together since we were 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
I think I was about 17 when I said to her, I'm kind of sick of this shit now, to be honest.
That was enough.
And I haven't got a Valentine's present
So did you even get her a card?
No. Is that terrible as well? No, that's not. Oh, everyone's feeling sorry for her now, like, oh my God. She's in a beautiful
she shouldn't have
relationship.
dressed like that.
No, that's not. No, I did.
Blame her.
No, so...
It's her fault.
Fuck it, man.
Ask me what I got, Laura.
Do you know what I'm going to have to get...
Go on, ask me.
Am I a misogynist?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Isn't that where you make cocktails? A misogynist.
Go and ask me what I got, Laura. It was savage.
Fuck! You're going to big time me out of it.
Before we get Owen out.
Ray, did you get it, Laura Anton, for Valentine's?
I did.
Fuck yeah.
Health insurance. Her membership card landed this morning for the VHI. She was delighted. I got her full cover.
That is... Oh, that's love.
Yeah.
That is love.
It's a semi-private room in a private hospital. It's not a private room. I didn't go full hog, like, on that regard. And the excess is high enough. It's 175. But other than that, she's covered.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, she'll be well covered now.
Yeah. It's funny, though, they have a funny thing, though. They said the maternity stuff doesn't kick in unless she's a year on the cover. And I understand that, like. Because I don't want people... Yeah.
What are you trying to tell us?
I mean, no, there's nothing. I'm not trying to tell you anything.
So the maternity...
I'm just saying that there's nothing happening for at least a year.
Oh, so...
Because I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fellas, what's happening there is... Fellas are, inseminating. And then what's happening is they're going, shit, I better get you to VHI.
Yeah. So ring up the VHI, can I put her on cover now? It's like driving the van and having an accident. And then straight away ringing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Yeah,
I was just looking, I wonder could I get AA cover, like, I have a bad feeling about this van.
I said, no, I just want to insure them after picking it up. And you lying above in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah, it's in a ditch, yeah.
And the guard said, just say 3 o'clock. Happened at 3 o'clock. Yeah.
But so that's mad, isn't it, that they won't give you pregnancy cover for a year?
Yeah.
That's a thunder in disgrace. So
you have to put in a year's work to get a no claims bonus. You have to get the no claims bonus up for the...
I tell you. You'll have some build up after a year, boy. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Yeah, but it's not so bad.
You have to be very careful now, like.
And it works the opposite of an ordinary insurance. The older you are, the more expensive it is. Whereas the other way...
okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Enough shy talk, okay? Because we'll be here all night. There's a couple of things that are going to happen here tonight. We're going to get our love guru up, okay? And we've had people send in their messages to our love guru, asking them for love guru advice. Yeah. Also, on top of that as well, my lovely wife, Nicola, and Ray's beautiful fiancée, Laura, are going to come up in the second half of the show, right? Biggest cheer of the night. Okay, so they're going to come up, and Owen is going to ask them some questions. Like, that Mr. and Mrs. job? You know that crack? And we're going to put on noise-cancelling headphones.
That I bought today, especially for this.
Can't believe you spent money on it. Yeah. I have the fancier versions of them here, okay? So we're going to put them on. He's going to ask some questions. We're going to see can we come up with the same answers. Oh my God, that's such playful fun, Kendy. Yes, I know. Okay, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, can you give a big round of applause for the love guru for tonight? It's Mr. Owen Colgan.
Can you stand up, please?
Up. All right, so a couple of questions first, Owen, before we get into some of the questions that were sent in to us, which are warming up under my cheeks as we speak. What is this that allows you to become a love guru? And what I mean by that is, like, are you someone who embraces a lot of love? You've got a lot of love in your life? Maybe you love yourself every night, maybe? Or I don't know what it is, you know?
Are you good at it?
As I said, I did the FOSS course before.
Yeah.
So I did that. I'm currently out in work experience.
Lovely. Level 5 job.
Yeah, which means I kind of just turn up to bars and just take notes of people.
Okay.
So you'll see me around Sligo tonight now just taking notes on what people are up
Of
to.
couples fighting.
Yeah, and taking pictures and stuff like that. And then besides that, then you have to love yourself first and foremost. Am I right, guys?
Yeah. And how often should you love yourself? Because I've been told you can go blind.
Once a week, yeah.
Once a week.
I heard it was
Once a
21
week.
times a month.
What, you could do what?
I heard it was 21 times a month is the magic number.
To love yourself.
To love yourself.
Okay. Well,
21
geez.
times a month.
21 times.
Yeah, that creates the habit then of...
Yeah.
21 times creates a habit of loving yourself.
Yeah.
And you can love yourself
No,
eternally.
you can enjoy yourself. You know, there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself. I don't
Yeah.
think we do enough of that. Like, so I'm not saying to constantly be at yourself, but you know, maybe have a bath once a week and just like turn the phone off and make love
What if
to
you need
yourself.
What if you need the phone? What if you need the phone?
That's when you need the phone. Well,
Do you know what I
you don't
said?
need with imagination. You don't need Wi-Fi.
I said to Owen, we might not like let this get too smutty.
No.
And then I straight away asked him how much he loves himself.
Can
Okay,
can I ask a question? What's your favourite Valentine's movie? Just before we get into it.
Ooh, well, my favorite Valentine's movie would be probably Titanic. It's the obvious one, you know.
Yeah,
I
full
don't
of
think-
love.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the storyline, but basically the boat ended up sinking, like. But it's a sad movie to watch with your partner because obviously you know what happens and everyone kind of ends up dying. So
Yeah.
I think they should maybe bring out a sequel. Titanic 2: The Boat Is Back. With Kevin Hart and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right? Yeah. And they're fighting space pirates.
Right? Modern twist.
Modern twist on it,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then at the end of it, humanity wins.
And the ship doesn't sink.
The ship doesn't sink. No,
Second time
no.
round.
It's not really a ship anymore. It's like a flying kind of airplane. I haven't really thought out the script that much just yet.
It's a Chinese balloon. It's actually a different, like, you know.
It's still in the works, that one, anyway.
Okay, so we had people send in their questions.
Right.
In their droves. The 6 of them.
Tens of thousands.
Tens of six. So I'm going to ask you the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see what that FETAC level 5 is getting you. Okay. So let's figure this out, ladies and gentlemen. I've just discovered my partner of 9 years has been cheating on me. The prick, fucking stupid prick, with his work colleague.
Ooh, that's not good.
What do I do?
That's a tricky one for you to start
Maybe
with.
just summon the dating gods. Well, you've got two options there.
They were anonymous. They were anonymously sent in.
But
to
all
my
of the
DMs.
people are here who ask these questions. They are
Everyone's
here in
here.
the audience, yeah. Someone's very nervous.
Is the name on it? No, don't give the name anyways.
No name on it.
Two options. What you could do there is you could just don't do anything. Right? But
Jesus,
no,
good course.
no, I haven't got there. But don't do anything. But over time, you just borrow his bank card, get his PIN, slowly start taking money away from him or her.
I was hoping
Take the car keys, kind of damage their life a small bit. but let them think you're in love with them, right?
Yeah.
And then over the course of 20 to 30 years, when they're around 70,
Yeah.
and they've got maybe a cough, and they're in bed, and you're like, no, don't worry, you chill out in bed, I'm going to make you soup.
Yeah.
And that's when you get
That's
them.
when you get them.
That's when you get them. Either that or you could just talk to them about it.
So that. Very good.
I'd go for the strangulation myself.
Ray, do you want to go with the next one, Lovey?
I will, yeah. I was afraid you were going to come out with shite in their garden or something. That's normally...
No, that's what I'm saying. I really like that manipulation one, though, because
Yeah.
I'm big into shitting in gardens and shit. Go on, anyway, sorry.
Question 2 from the audience. You know who you are. My neighbour next door, who's married, likes to hang out in the garden with his tops off. One top off. He's a hot stud. What should I do? So that's a neighbour next door, married,
These are hot and heavy, man.
hot stuff, top off.
Hot stuff, top off.
What do you do?
Hot stuff, top off.
So you're a woman in this situation. Hot stuff, top off. Next door
in the
garden.
garden, neighbour.
Yeah, you have all the main points there.
Pants on.
Pants on.
It's a tricky one, really. I suppose what you could do is go out to the garden yourself, and to feng shui the whole situation, you could take your pants off.
Right.
And then you're kind of like seeing where you stand.
Also, it's like a game of kind of...
It's like a game of chicken.
I see your
Game
top
of
off.
chicken, yeah.
I raise you trousers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or lower you my trousers. Yeah. Lower you my trousers. And then see what they do next.
Exactly. What the
Right.
next move is.
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
And
for
then,
now.
like, if it goes...
Or talk to them about it.
You could talk to them about it
Yeah,
too.
you
Yeah,
talk.
but that's- never go for the easy option.
This VTAC level 5, can you do this in Balnote? This is a great job. Okay.
It was
Okay.
all online, actually. The whole thing I did
The
was
whole
online.
thing online,
Yeah.
man, from the comfort of your home. Okay, here we go. I like this one. This one is fucking, this is a belter, man. Free love. Okay.
yeah, this is
My
good, right?
partner has recently suggested a 3-way relationship. Oh, I don't like it. Okay. Can...
You didn't
For
see a
me-
relationship, did you?
I didn't see relationship, I just saw
You went
3-way.
as far as 3-way when... Sound.
Like, one woman roaring at me is enough. But two, excuse me. My partner has recently suggested a 3-way relationship. Can a 3-way relationship work? That's what we need to know.
What do you guys think?
Any
No, it
3
can't.
ways in the house, no? No?
You don't think it can work? It's too much? Yeah. You got to be very clear with the boundaries of who's doing what as well.
Okay, but this is the big question on.
Yeah.
I just saw a t-shirt that says Father Larry dropped me down.
Stand up,
anyone who-
Tony, we have a look at you there.
For anyone who gets that reference, that is unbelievable. Did you get that made? That is unbelievable. That's one of our TikToks, by the way, Owen, just in case. He actually has a fucking t-shirt that says Father Larry dropped me down.
Tony trying to take over the show again. Shut up, Tony, will you?
Okay, back to the devil's threesome. This is the thing. Okay? There's 2 ways there. A 3-way relationship, right?
Yeah.
Is it 2 boys, 1 Bjor, or is it what it should be?
It could be them.
It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be...
Yeah.
They're very different, like.
Could be those.
It's called
Yeah, that's what I call a throuple. Isn't Una Kendy in one of those? Una Healy job.
Una Healy isn't a trouble.
Una Healy, yeah.
Yeah. She's getting David Haid, knockout punch into the jaw every night. Isn't she? So, but for me, not that I'm a love guru or anything on, maybe it might be nice to have another fella to just play PlayStation.
Or to take...
Yeah, I mean, you can have... I think 4 is the best, which is a quad. That's what that is.
Oh, 3
It's like,
fellas.
it's like tag...
God help Nicola.
like trying to land an airplane. Or a helicopter, sorry. But you gotta be...
Had you an answer to that question before Kendy jumped in there?
He said 4 is the best.
Well, but what do you say to the person with the problem, though? Can the 3-way... No, so you're saying 3-way wouldn't work. You're better off with 4.
Well, no, it could work. It's just you have to be clear about who's doing what. So, like, who's making the tea, who's, like, setting up the Netflix account.
Who's
sticking
I
around
lift
after?
tonight, you go at the front. That kind of thing.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's sticking around after, that kind of thing, you know?
Right.
I'm about to get sick of me mouth.
Question 4. I'm dating a much older woman and I'd like to marry her. She has 3 children from a previous marriage. Was that supposed to be pervious?
I think it's previous, I presume.
Right, whoever sent this in. So a pervious marriage. The only problem is one of her sons isn't happy with me wanting to become their father. He's 2 years. I only read to his 2 years. He's 2 years older than me. Please help.
So
I was kind of thinking, how does a 2-year-old have a problem with it at this point? But no, yeah. So the young fella is 2 years older than you in this situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
the father is 2 years younger than the son. Is that?
So the new father is going to be 2 years older than one of her sons.
No, he's going to be 2 years younger than one of her sons.
No. What?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, you're right. Sorry, jeez.
One of her sons is older than he is.
Some people's problems are very complicated.
So he's dealing with an older son now. Never thought I'd say that. But.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe the son is jealous then that the father is going to be 2 years younger than him.
Maybe.
Could be.
You know?
Yeah, that doesn't even sound right when I say it now. But, maybe confront the son.
Fight the son, I would say.
Yeah.
What would you call?
I don't have a level 5 in Love Guru, but my top would be off so quick to fight that fella. I'd be doing a call-out video.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah. This goes out you junkie bastard, you.
What would you call him? The young lad?
Yeah, like what do you call him?
Like talking about my father. Yeah, the young lad. As opposed to the old lad.
Yeah. Yeah, my father, the young lad there was fucking... That's a tough one now, I have to say.
It's a tricky one. I don't know where to stand with that one.
I think it has to be, especially men, lads, shots. But like it's all about testosterone. Obviously, I'm bursting with it. But I think it has to be a fight. Like,
sorry, he's the man who wants another 3 lads in the
because
relationship.
is it not true?
Bursting with testosterone. It's a break you need.
Nicholas going, I'd be dehydrated. I'd be fucking up.
Jeez, I have no answer for that one now.
If it was me and I was a love guru, I would definitely say you have to, because there can only ever be one man of a house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There can only ever be one man of the house. And physical conflict, fight him.
Right.
Weapons, everything. The whole house. 2 tennis rackets. Let's go.
Owen, you're stuck on that one, are you?
I'll have to get back to you on that one now.
All right.
Do you know, I suppose, yeah, sure. You had no idea what these questions are before. So it's understandable that some of them will stump you.
We should really speed this up. Yeah, Brendan has given me this job here.
Shut up.
He's trying to mix up something. Okay, so question number 5.
Right.
Here we go. I'm a 58-year-old. I'm a 58-year-old widowed woman. Oh, but now he wants to buy a sex doll.
Say again?
He never married.
You're
Sorry.
after making a shite of that question.
I skipped half of it.
Yeah.
Edit that bit out. I'm a 58-year-old widowed woman living with my brother. Oh, sick. I just realised what it is, though.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
You're not widowed from
No, but he wants a sex doll. He wants to buy a sex doll.
Okay.
Right.
I don't want this to happen as I find that it's too much. What should I do?
As I was saying to some fella the other day on the dark web, sex dolls they're sex aliens are around the corner.
Right.
And,
Sex aliens.
Yeah, space aliens, yeah. They're coming for us and we're going to have to submit to them.
Right.
And this mightn't answer your question, but I'm willing to take one for the team when it comes to aliens. I will. I will fuck an alien. No, but in that case, I think it's a tricky situation because AI is taking over as well, and there's all this machinery, and when it comes to sex dolls, and it costs about $2,500. Them things.
But like, if I could sculpt my perfect fella in a doll, like.
Why would you be sculpting a fella?
Not me, I mean. If I was a woman, that sounded way off.
Yeah.
If I was a woman who could sculpt a perfect fella, me and you would not be in that sculpt. Like, they wouldn't be going, can I get a cast of Kendy, please? Like, do you know what I mean?
I'd probably be more ginger.
You what? You'd come out more ginger.
I'd be more ginger, yeah.
This is an industry. We're speaking of Valentine's and all. Like, people are going to be spending Valentine's with their sex dolls.
That's what you'll get next year now.
I didn't get her out this year, so I'll get her the sex doll. Okay, we better ask one more question before we go.
That's
Come
me.
in. We're talking.
Right. Dear Owen, I don't have a smartphone and I hate dating in bars. Is there anywhere else to meet people? Sincerely, Jim.
Great question.
It's a tricky one, yeah, because it's all online dating nowadays.
That could be our landlord, by the way. Because he doesn't have a phone.
Is he here tonight?
How are you, Jim?
How are you, Jim? Down the back there.
Excuse me, go on.
What's Jim's alternatives and so to the smartphone?
Well, of
dating?
course, with the dating apps, it's tricky nowadays. You know, you've got the likes of Hinge, Tinder, eBay, and of course, Done Deal. But that's confusing because you don't know who the person's talking to, and then the old school way of you walk into a bar and you talk to somebody and you beg them to talk to you. And that wouldn't always work either, you know.
No.
So you got to meet somewhere in the middle. So
what's the middle of eBay at the bar?
Church, someone said, yeah.
Very good, Ian.
PayPal or something like that. Facebook, send a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
How are you getting on? Do you want to meet for a coffee? Maybe a latte.
Oh, you go. Okay.
Spice things up a bit.
That's big, sexy.
Do you want to go out for a stir fry? That sort of chat.
Yeah. Very specific, I must say.
Would you like a stir fry?
Yeah, like. How are things, man? Pavlova? No? So, stir fry, Jim, if you're down there.
It's right down stir fry for Jim there, yeah.
Just stir fry, Jim. Is someone make a note of stir fry for Jim there, please, if you don't know? Okay, so as it stands now, it is 10 to 9. We'll see us all back here at 2 minutes to 9, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Owen Colgan. I love you. So everyone back to your seats now, let you settle down, stop clinking, all that kind of
I
crap.
have to switch on my headphones.
Huh? Oh, is she actually? Right, okay, so we have to hold for a minute, is this? So,
Can I give you an
how
update?
about those footballers and playing football? No, come here, I do want to mention again, the Neurology Support Centre down the back, so if you do have anything that you can donate at all, it's not just a random one for us, genuinely. All of us, and me and Brendan in particular, knew the gentleman that set that up, and it's something very close to our hearts as well. So anything that you can give to the Neurology Support Centre would be unbelievable, and it'll mean a lot. Like I said, it's not a random one. It fucking means something. Okay.
You called them our charity partners at the start, or was that Brendan?
Did I?
Yeah,
Brendan probably called it.
It sounded like what you hear on the Ryanair flight. Hertz, our rental car partners.
Yeah, see, that's a load of bollocks,
Yeah.
you see. This one isn't a load of bollocks. Like, would you like to buy some scratch tickets for something that means lots to us? What's the name of the charity? I can't remember. I'm just, Okay, so here's the crack with this half. Sit down, for God's sake. Like, God almighty. I can't get over ignorance of some people. Okay. So, hi guys. Okay, so we are going to get the Bures up. Are the Bures ready or not? Or no? Are the Bures ready, Brendan? I'm looking at you. Oh yeah, you can't see nothing. Oh, they're over there in the side aisle. They're tagging out in the sideline. Okay, so we're going to get Owen back up, ladies and gentlemen, and give it up, especially for Laura and Nicola. So here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen when they get up, okay?
Hello.
So Owen is going to dictate what the crack with them. We're going to put on these that hopefully don't let us hear anything. So in case you're wondering who they are, this is Nicola, my first wife, and Laura raised for Yankee as well.
Yes.
I'm not married again yet, but you never know. Okay,
Is that
so
working for me? Hold on.
here's
a
what's
second.
going to happen. Yeah.
I didn't read. Hold on, we're back.
Ray, were you supposed to record the main camera at the back of the room?
Supposed to what? Yeah, no.
Is it still recording from the start?
No, did you not turn it on?
No, it's not on. No, it's not on there, Brendan. No, it's recording at the back.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to have production meetings in the middle of a show, usually. No, it's not. Yeah, sorry, Brendan. I never did that. Okay, so we're going to put on these
Don't
headphones.
she look awful cute, don't she? It's a lovely little trio.
Oh, you look adorable, man.
A throuple, if you will.
So we're going to put on. This is a big question, Ray. Ray, what are you listening to while these are in?
What
are
am
you
I listening to? Celine Dion.
Celine Dion?
Yeah.
What is he listening to?
My favourite murder, maybe.
Oh, that's another podcast.
No.
Not allowed to do that. Okay, so I'm going to listen to Seamus Moore, Bang Bang Rosie. Okay, let me just make sure this works. So we're going to put these in, and then
Best of luck, by the way.
I'm going to start this. Owen's going to ask them questions, and then we'll try and see can we get the same answer. Just let me make sure I can hear you, Owen, for a sec.
1, 2, can you hear me? No. Hello. I'm inside your mind.
Are you talking now?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear that.
Jeez, they were.
Bang Bang Rosie.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Can you hear us? Hello. Can you hear us? Look at you there. Can you hear us? You can't hear us. All right.
I can't hear you. Oh, yeah, that's
Right.
the point. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Want to go with the questions? Okay, so who is your partner's embarrassing celebrity crush?
Okay. Celebrity crush. Anyone from Star Trek seems to be a hot favourite. The amount of times I've had to wear those ears.
I can hear that cheer, though. I don't know how to...
And yourself? Who's your partner's embarrassing celebrity crush?
I don't think he has any embarrassing, but I think most fellas will agree. Rachel Riley from 8 out of 10 Cats does Countdown.
Can't argue with that. Question number 2. What is your partner's worst habit?
Okay. This is going to be a two-parter because he could answer it either way. So we have worst habit. So you know when you're out shopping and the worst thing that you want somebody to do is fart? He'll fart while we're doing the shopping and go, oh no, we have to go.
The fuck she just say?
He could also go with what would be his most annoying, which is when I'm trying to watch a show, he'll do a running commentary of, oh my God, I can't believe those two people ended up together. And you're like, will you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to watch. And I eventually have to turn the TV off. So there you go.
And yourself?
Well, if you're an avid listener of the podcast, you know number 1 is going to be sleep talking because I probably haven't slept since I've been with Ray. Sleep talking. And his chewing is like awful. I turn psychotic the minute he puts food into his mouth. I just want to kill him.
Does he chew with the mouth open or?
Yeah, while he talks, he'll just be telling you a story. It's like, wait till I tell you what happened at work today.
Right.
Hang on, I'm in between songs. Give me a second.
All good there? Yeah, keep going. What is your partner's favourite thing about themselves?
Oh, where do we start? He's mad about himself. He loves his beard because he always says he's more hair in his face than his head. But he loves his eyebrows. Thinks he has the best eyebrows ever. Like, he's like, do you be jealous of the shape of my eyebrows? No, I'm okay, thanks.
Jealous of the shape of his eyebrows?
Yeah, everyone get a good look at the eyebrows there, see how they're going. They're grand, like, they're eyebrows. Fair play to you.
He can sense something's going on there.
They're lovely. Lovely.
And yourself?
Butt cheeks. He loves his arse.
He loves his arse.
He loves his arse. He thinks he's just perfectly shaped. It's lovely and perfect.
He's a lovely arse. I mean, at least he can hold his jeans up.
Bad bastards. Right. Question number 4. What is your partner most likely to end up in jail for?
Road rage. He refuses to go to Dublin. Anything. Like, he is obsessed with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, who are going to be doing a live podcast. Refuses to go to Dublin. He can't go down into Sligo town without screaming at least 5 times. At least.
What's the scream?
Anything. Anything. Our child is going to be with a full dictionary of curse words by the time she's 1.
And yourself?
This is a tricky question for Ray, because if anyone knows Ray, like any musicians in the house here, he does all your fucking taxes, right? They're like, he is so by the book, like he's government, like he's so like he. But one thing that would be that's kind of come out recently. Brendan's well aware of this. The minute he takes a sip of alcohol, he really goes into character defamation of people. Like, let me tell you something about you now. And he like goes for them, like. It goes dark. Yeah, so something to do with that he'd probably get in trouble for. But other than that, no, he's very really annoyingly law-abiding citizen.
Question number 5. What would their ideal evening be?
I know it's Valentine's and you'd want to be all romantic and, lovely evening together. If me and Ali weren't in the house and he could play Warzone with the lads undisrupted, that's his dream. His dream.
We'll set the scene. Close the curtains. Nothing to do with me. Bit of Star Trek, banana sandwich and a cup of tea.
You are romantic. A banana sandwich and a cup of tea. Fucking sick.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Stop talking to me.
And obviously a piece of chocolate to take the taste away from the banana sandwich that he just ate.
That's just an excuse to eat chocolate, like.
He brings a bar of chocolate everywhere. Like if we're going out for a fancy meal somewhere, he'd be like, did you bring the chocolate? So I have a bar of chocolate constantly in my handbag for him to take out in a fancy restaurant. Just have to taste dinner out of my bag.
Why doesn't he bring his own chocolate in his pocket?
Oh, like to bring it in my handbag, it'd be melted in his pocket. Yeah, right. Like
he's got warm pockets.
Down there for dancing.
What would be their last meal?
Chorizo potatoes.
Oh, nice. Chorizo potatoes?
Obsessed.
How many times a week would he have that?
Not enough because I won't cook it.
And yourself?
Spaghetti bolognese with a side of Nexium.
True love, true love. We're down to the final question. Can you guys still hear us, yeah? No.
No.
Are we done?
No, one more. Just wanted to see. If you could hear us, you can't. All right. What is their favourite movie?
Oh, this is a terrible movie. Click. The Adam Sandler movie, because he said he's like, it hits him right in the feels. Yeah. Awful. We've never watched it together. I refuse. Awful movie. But apparently that's the number one, so that's what we have to go with.
I actually don't know. This used to be his favourite film, but we don't actually watch films together. So I'm going to go with Step Brothers. Because he's a massive, Will Ferrell fan. Okay. I couldn't tell you, honestly. Oh, he hasn't watched it in ages, but he just doesn't watch TV. Okay. He plays PlayStation. All the time? All the time.
How many hours a week is he putting into the PlayStation?
More than he's spending with his daughter.
You're a terrible father. Do you think you can take them off now, yeah?
What? Are we done?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The two girls have left you, lads. You're both single now.
That was the most surreal experience I've ever had in my life.
Because I could hear the laughs.
I felt like I was dead. How could I be in trouble for not saying anything? I didn't say anything.
All right, okay, so do you want to go with these questions or?
I asked you the questions now, will I?
And then we try and... What's the idea? We try and get the same answer that they did. And then this is Battle of the Couples then. Oh, brilliant. I didn't even think of that. It's competitive. Okay, great. We've been together way longer, mate. I think we're going to be on the same page, actually. I forgot. Okay, go on, Owen. Sorry.
Question 1. Who is your partner's embarrassing celebrity crush?
There's nothing embarrassing about mine, though, but... It's not Linda Martin, anyway. I've learned that. Do you want me to go first?
Well, yeah, you go first.
Embarrassing celebrity crush.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm forgetting something. My celebrity crush is not embarrassing. My celebrity crush is Rachel Riley from County. Oh, is that
Yeah.
it? Okay. But the only embarrassing thing is for her husband whenever I take her. That's the embarrassing side. You know her from the Countdown? Man, I nearly got good at maths. Like, that's how funny. Honestly. All of a sudden I was coming up with 9-letter words. I was fucking... That's very improvious of you. Where'd you learn that word? You prick. Okay, that's mine. Okay, Ray.
That's grand for you because you've talked about your...
I'll never stop talking about it. Okay.
A few people. Kirstie Alley from Cheers was always a favourite.
Who?
Yeah, so you would before your time. Embarrassing one. Probably your one from Star Trek.
What?
You didn't ask.
1-1.
How do you even know about her?
I can't stress this enough. There would be no crack in this if we had preempted this, by the way. Like, we're not messing. Did you just guess it as well?
7 of 9. She's
What's
a
that
Borg. She's a Borg. What? Oh, savage.
Is she full woman?
That's the only reason I.
Has she got the ears, like? Is that it? Has she, got the ears?
The only reason I figured she might be aware of that was because of the fact that at the.
She caught you.
When I went to the.
Ray was down the fucking...
No,
Jeez, Ray, that's a very pleated
when
fancy
we went to the Star Trek convention, it was women walking around like her, like.
Oh, shit.
And she caught me there, like, I was kind of going, she's lovely, isn't she? Would you ever think about getting a suit jean like that?
Yeah,
you know?
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Would you make Laura dress up as her?
Well,
Get the ears on and everything.
It's pricey. It's expensive to get that particular
I
outfit
tell you what,
jean.
it's expensive. Right, never mind. Keep going on, thank you.
Thank you, Owen.
What is your partner's worst habit?
You go first.
What's my worst habit?
Yeah.
I'm going to presume she pretends that she likes this. Oh, that's not right then.
Hold on, let her answer that. Let her...
This is a 2-part answer.
Is it both me cheeks? No, okay, so... I think personally, this might not be right, but Nicola sometimes treats me like a child, okay? And that's how I like it, okay? I'm not into wearing nappies and shit, like, and her whipping me or anything like that.
What about when you get her to give you a bath?
Yeah, sometimes she gives me a bath. That's nice.
That's it.
She pours the bucket over my head. I think I just replaced my mother. Oh my Christ.
You're not doing well for yourself here.
Okay, sorry. My worst habit, I think, that I'm aware of, is taking my socks off and leaving them in the bed for her to collect every morning.
You're after coming up with the third one that I didn't even say.
So I'm wrong there. Sorry. So what is it then?
My old lad does the
You said
exact
two, you
same as
bitch.
that.
I did.
Did you?
Because I didn't know which way you were going to go.
Okay.
I said worst one is farting in public and then we have to leave the area.
Oh, that's a great
He
one.
texted me in the middle. He texted me in the middle of that, and he said, "I'm dying for a fart." So that proves that one.
So we could be in Pennies, and Nicola would be like, "I just want to like these T-shirts," and I'd be like, "Nicola, we have to get out of here now." Something happened. I don't know which one it was. What was the second one?
The running commentary when I'm watching TV.
Oh, that drives you up the wall. I can't take one of any of Nicola's shows serious. Nicola watches every show about Chicago. Like, fucking Chicago PD, Chicago emergency room, and Chicago fire, right? And then I know how all these stories are going to go, so I just go, "Oh, gee, she's not going to like that." But Nicola's like, "You know, I really hope they saved that baby, Nick. It'd be a terrible episode if they didn't." And she's like, "Okay," and she just turns it off then. So I get that, yeah. I get that. Okay, so go on, Ray. Sorry.
Annoying. Embarrassing habit. Is it embarrassing or annoying? Annoying habits. Yeah. My inability to deal with change would be. I'm just guessing here now, and obviously your reaction will get it. So it's not the change one.
This one's obvious.
What is it? A sleepwalking? No.
Yeah, one of.
Oh, there's one.
Stop coming up with loads of them. The two of you. Jesus.
It's so hard.
I probably. She the only time she ever wants to kill me is when chewing.
No way.
I did a really enjoyable impression of you, actually.
Oh yeah.
Did you? I did.
Oh, that's great. Apparently, I chew tea, which is hard to do.
It's the after you drink the tea, you clasp your teeth, so you're like, and you're like. I just don't know why the teeth need to be
Milk was
involved in
thicker when
tea
I was
drinking.
growing up, so I come from a farming background, so you'll understand that. There was something to chew in it.
All right, great one. Okay, I think you probably won that round. Yeah, you won that round. Yeah.
Yeah. It's about 1-1.
2-1. 2-1 to you.
2-0, I think you'll find it. It's 2-1, right?
It's 2-1. Brendan's
2-1,
taking it
okay.
down.
Question number 3. What is your partner's favorite thing about themselves?
Can you pick?
This is so
Really
dangerous. I love everything. Did you get crude with this? I can't look at you because I don't want to overguess. Did you get crude with this? Okay. I don't know. Pregnancy's brilliant, Ray, by the way.
What?
No,
Very-
about you yourself.
I was just going to talk about her tits.
No, about you.
What were you
I
gonna
was
go
flat
for?
out about to talk about her boobs.
Sorry, it's about you. What's your favourite bit about you?
I was like, Nicola, did you really talk about your boobs? Okay. About me?
Yeah.
What's my favourite thing about myself?
Yeah.
I'm getting confused. Okay. What's my favourite thing about myself? I mean, I'm going to go straight down the line. And I'm going to say butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to show you all now, you dirty perverts. I'm pretty sure I have the arse of a 22-year-old woman.
You do.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
No, I can't. I can't. No way. But I do have to fix this lead, though. I gotta say. You think that?
I said at least they hold your trousers up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You could have
Now we're not moving. I mean, that's nothing to do with me now.
Sorry, Ray.
Ray has the
You
longest
said I
back
had
in the
nice
world.
legs.
You do. You've really nice
Thank
legs.
you.
What did you think?
Legs of an athlete, Ray.
And
Tell
you
my
did-
father
Dancer's
that.
leg.
Tell my father that. Most perfect thing on my whole person about me, the one thing that I've never had to change or fix, and everybody has always complimented me, are my eyebrows.
I said your beard as well.
Oh, no, the beard come and go. No, the eyebrows have always been bang on.
So we both got
And
that.
everyone
People think I
agreed.
cut them, but I don't.
Everyone agreed. We all had a look at your eyebrows.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's class. They're great.
3-2. Gee.
Right.
Question 4. What is your partner most likely to end up in jail for?
Me.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Drink
Have I
driving.
to confess now to something I done? I killed the man. I killed him. He's dead. Buried him in the yard.
Drink driving. I seriously considered it on
Ray,
Saturday.
you work for the government.
I know. But if that's...
So you got that wrong.
Sorry, yeah. Why, what did you say?
Well, it was alcohol related. It just wasn't exactly it was drinking and then saying horrible things to people's faces.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Defamation, yeah.
Defamation. Yeah.
No, it'd definitely be drink driving. 100%.
Okay, what do I think I would get arrested for? I don't want to tell everyone my business
bring
now.
this back level now.
Okay, we got to bring this back level. But I can't ask questions, but I'm
It's
going
like
to
penalties.
hope you went serious with it. Okay? And I will either go down for
Poor, very strange choice of words there.
looking at young ones on holidays. No, no, I will go down for like some kind of tax evasion or parking fine or something along those lines. Is that
You
wrong?
Fucked it.
What else do I do illegal?
No, you road
Road rage. Oh, I will kill some bitch. 100%. I will absolutely. On the way down here, like I was like, get out!
There's no way Ray would let you get away with tax evasion.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah,
Covered.
that's out of blissful ignorance, not wanting to raise like. You're supposed to have paid that, Jaxie, already.
all
And
right.
I'm going, yeah, well, tell them to fix the road and fucking I'll pay then.
Question 5. What would their ideal evening be?
Will I go?
Yeah.
Okay, so my ideal evening, though. Okay, this one's easy as shit. And if you got this wrong, Nicola, let's get divorced. Okay. My ideal evening is, and if I'm going into too much detail, I apologise. Ali falls asleep without shouting at me. Okay?
Or shiting on you.
Screaming or shiting or she just falls asleep.
Yeah.
And then Nicola decides, I'm going to leave you alone and not talk to you. And then I play PlayStation with the boys.
What do you think about that?
I nailed it.
Yeah, I hit the nail on the shagged head. That is, I mean, I can't think of anything better than Nicola leaving me alone.
Right.
To play PlayStation, I mean.
Right.
There's great camaraderie with the boys. Anyway, I'm sorry, I don't want to get into it. I actually get emotional, so I'm sorry.
Yes, I like the way what you did there. You went with your current ideal evening.
Yeah.
So for me, it would be a spaghetti bolognese in the bistro. Shit, that's not good when you're sponsored by Anderson's Tremendous Events.
Yeah.
It's wonderful food
If it was
items.
me now, I'd get a spaghetti bolognese in
If
Anderson.
they had spaghetti bolognese here in Anderson's, I would have it. But no, the bistro does it.
Okay.
So it'd be bistro for that, and then come home then, and at the moment just watch copious episodes of Below Deck.
Below Deck. Oh, you got it wrong.
No, sorry, that's not right.
That's not your ideal evening, Ray. I'm sorry.
I thought that's what you'd say. I'm trying to beat these bastards. They're together about 18
Why
years.
would I say you like Below Deck? You don't.
I do like it. I like it.
I
watch it,
you
don't
pretend
I?
like you like
I know exactly what's happening here. I promise I do like it. I do want to watch it every night with you.
It's like Mark saying he likes Chicago Fire.
Yeah. So
Right.
what was it
So
then?
what did you say?
Well, I said you'd close the curtains and chop. I created a whole scene for
Okay.
you. I put on Star Trek. I
Lovely.
have banana sandwich, cup of tea, and a bit of chocolate.
Oh
to
wow,
finish it off.
that is all me now. That's my all. That was when you met me.
There's a new raise.
You've changed me, you see. Now I'm like cultural things like Below Deck and whatnot.
How is that cultured? Like, how is Below
Well, it's a
Deck?
damn sight better than Star Trek, I suppose. Sitting at home in a pair of combat's too big for me. And a pair
Okay, so that is 3-3 with one question to go, am I right in saying? 2 more to go. 2 more to go.
Right,
Okay, let's keep going then. Come on. Fire it out, go on.
What would be your last meal?
Easy. This one is so easy, and Nick, if you didn't get it, we're getting divorced. Fried potato, scallions, fried egg, and chorizo.
You guys are staying together.
We're still together, yes.
Staying together.
It's so easy. It's the best meal that ever it was. And though, if I'm ever on, I'd go on death row just to have it. Okay, sorry, go on, Ray.
I'd like to think it's spaghetti bolognese. Oh, you got with the time, so. But banana sandwiches would be a close second. And a lot easier for people, like.
Side and Nexium.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, side and a little bit of Gaviscon.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay,
So that's
4
4 all,
all,
isn't
last
it?
question.
Last
Right.
question. Get that tension up in the room.
Oh,
Can you feel the tension in the air?
it's in me belly. Yeah.
What is your favorite movie?
Shite.
Don't be ashamed.
Should he be honest?
Yes.
Should he not be honest? Yeah,
It's not Debbie Does Dallas or
50.
something. It's more.
It's Adam Sandler's Click.
What?
I was like, no.
I watch it all the time and I always cry.
Adam
It's so
Sandler. Is that where
fucking-
he gets the big tongue fat on it?
Yeah, but he gets weight. He puts weight on as the time passes, and he
Yeah.
wants to try and undo it all.
That's your
Owen was
And
like,
he learns the value of family and friends and whatnot.
almost like if you watch it together, I was like, no. I have
No, we haven't
interest.
watched it together. That's my thing. That's my night.
What?
That's my night, yeah.
Okay,
Close
so
the
it's now
curtains.
5-4, and I have to get this right.
Yeah.
You don't
but,
get this right.
Or else we get divorced.
And then
Yeah.
if you get it right, then Owen comes up with a tiebreaker.
What is your favorite movie?
My favourite movie is, and Nicola, if you didn't get this, it is The Boat That Rocked. What?
That's Valentine's Rune, no?
How did you lose that? What is your favourite movie?
Do you know anything about me, like, you know?
Do you ever watch films?
I never watched films. I watched that when I was 15.
I think you said to me before your favourite film was The Boat That
He
Rocked.
knows that it's The Boat That Rocked.
I said
Oh wait,
Step
that's not
Brothers.
supporting Nicholas.
Step
sorry.
Brothers, My Tits. That's a good film.
What are you talking about?
No, it's a good film, but like... No, I didn't want to get into it, Nick, because we're supposed to be big, happy family and stuff. But, like, that is actually annoying that you
Well, you
didn't know
fucked
that.
it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I fucked my own
Yeah.
favourite film. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I forgot that it was. I forgot, Nick, that it was what you said my favourite film was. I'm so sorry. So it turns out that Ray and Laura are the best couple in the world, everybody. So.
Get a round of applause.
All right. All right, we got to start wrapping this real quick. Will you please put your hands together, first of all, for Nicola and Laura, everybody? And secondly, for our wonderful guest, ladies and gentlemen, Owen Colgan! Unbelievable. Well, that is sickening. Ray, is there anything you want to say before we start wrapping this? And
There is.
not that I'm going anywhere else at the moment and I'm gigging at 10 o'clock.
No, you no gig at 10 o'clock.
No, I've no gig at 10 o'clock somewhere else, so don't say anything. We're sponsored.
My usual bits as people. Would there be many listeners to the podcast here, or are you all just
Good.
right? So obviously most. Well, did someone say no?
Good.
Stand up.
Even better.
You're,
No
she's-
shagging way.
She's thinking about not listening to it now. I've drawn out.
Oh shit, I didn't even see who it was. Sorry there. Fucking hell. Okay, sorry. Okay, go on, Ray. Sorry, go on.
So normally on the podcast it would just be me and Mark inside in the box room and Brendan flicking the keys himself out in the hall.
Yeah.
So we've obviously recreated it here tonight. I'm much more relaxed now after all that, by the way.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
I'm riding high on the victory as well.
Yeah, like let's not flood this fucking thing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I have a few bits.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Usually we let people say a year and eight or whenever he comes up with his bit as well.
Oh yeah. Should I do the few bits or should we just wrap it up?
Okay. If the bit is shite and it's awkward, that's even better. So usually, so okay.
Right. I have 2 bits and a shout out.
Okay.
And when I said that to Laura, she said, "Geez, a shout out, Ray. Fuck's sake."
Yeah, you.
Well, I start with the shout out.
Start with shout outs.
Shout out. It's an update on our friend Dean Walsh. Is he here?
Oh my God, is Dean Walsh here? No,
No, he's not. Dean Walsh is a man that listens, I think, to the podcast. But
he listens all the time.
He does.
During everything.
He sent us a message during everything. He sent us a message to say that he was listening to us having sex of a night. He sent
He
a
wasn't
message.
listening to us having sex, by the way. He was listening whilst he was engaged in an act.
He is omnipotent. He can be in 2 places at the one time.
So I thought like there's no way he let us read that out, but he did.
Oh, he did. He said use this for the podcast.
Yeah.
At 4:31 on a Friday night, he sent us a message saying, "I just got the ride listening to ye."
Okay. And I mean, if that's not a Valentine, I mean, that's great. Like.
But then Dean then was a few episodes behind and had to catch up. So he was sitting in work only this week. And next thing I told him like the shout out said, "Man, Dean getting the ride and listening to us."
Yeah.
And he broke his whole laughing inside the office.
Right.
But then he sent us another message to say, "Fair play to you for the shout out. Really enjoyed that."
Lovely.
And I had to ask him, "How's it going? Was it a one night stand or was it? Did something come of it?" And he said they're actually doing a line now. It's getting serious.
So, if they ever get married, like.
If they ever get married, they have this lovely, lovely memory of.
No,
of
we can do that. We can do the ceremony.
What?
We're
We
ga-
could, yeah.
we're
We could
gathered
do
here
after
today.
the ceremony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man. That'd be unreal. Anyway, fair play to Dean for writing. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So second bit, and this was the bit that I was asking. This is one of the bits that I shouldn't talk about.
Okay, great. This is going to be great.
We went to
content.
Leeds 2 weeks back.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't tell you this story.
Yeah.
On the way over in the plane, we didn't pay for seats, so I ended up sitting somewhere different, right? So I was sitting beside a gentleman.
Oh yeah.
Right. He was. See, this is tricky
Strong.
territory. No.
Smelly.
You guess it. Help me out here. Make it
Smelly.
light-hearted. No.
Naked.
Ethnicity.
Ray, we had such a good show.
I know we did. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna shout some words. No, I'm not. No. American.
No.
European.
No.
Middle Eastern.
Yes. So you're the Middle Eastern man.
Yeah. That's
right?
nothing wrong with that, by the
Nothing
way.
wrong with that. I
Just
was
fucking, please be careful.
But he was really, really nervous of himself.
Okay.
And then he started fumbling with a bag. Now, it was all going so well. This is what you pay the tenner for, though, in fairness. He started fumbling with a bag. And I'm sitting there thinking, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just an average individual fumbling with a bag.
Yeah, but the second you start thinking about that, though, Ray,
That's what I'm trying. I want to. The angle I'm coming
You're
at this.
prejudiced.
No, the angle I'm coming at this story is it's an awful pity the way events in the world put things in your head.
It was in your head, though.
It was it just all
You
of a
got
sudden.
cancelled for Sam Smith. And for thinking your man was going to run down the middle aisle.
He took out a wee prayer book, right? Started reading that. Now, the way I'm looking at it is, he's just nervous about flying. There's nothing wrong with being nervous about flying. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. And then it made me think then how you'd be nervous about different people down through the years. Like back in the 70s, it was the Irish and the Libyans that were the people you'd be nervous sitting beside.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, you can be nervous of everyone, is what Ray tried to say.
So he continued to be very nervous and kind of...
What Ray's trying to say is there's a big inclusion circle, we're all in here. And in order to include everybody, you have to be nervous of everyone.
Yeah, there was a time when the Irish were the people that you'd be nervous sitting beside.
Yeah.
You know?
You should be as nervous as I am right now.
But then it took a twist. Then he lost his bag down under the seat. And I helped him find it. But in the back of my head, I hate I had this thought. But I was like, am I an accessory now if it is the thing I think it was?
How did you get to that so quick?
But
like,
I just
you're the racist here, Ray. You're trying to tell me, isn't it terrible that people have the thoughts? I had them. Isn't it terrible?
But it was in a kind of a comedic way. I was kind of looking at it from a funny perspective.
I'm sure he thought it was very funny when
you
ducked underneath the fucking seat.
But me and him started looking for the bag, and then we got chatting.
Right.
And it was just marvellous crack.
And he said, I have to go for a bit. No, I won't. Okay, Ray, I really need you to not ever bring up something so tense ever again on the podcast.
I just thought it'd be interesting to see how you'd react.
That's how I reacted, man. You took 10 years off of my life.
The second bit that I wanted to bring up.
Go on. Please, now, if that's what you started with.
Yeah.
I can't believe you went down. You thought, like, Kendy will definitely. I am liable to say anything, you prick.
What?
I'm liable to say anything.
I know, but that's the whole thing. It's the whole point of this podcast, try and draw Kendy out.
Yeah, but
make him say something really, really bad.
I bit a hole in my lip.
What? And then a load of GA players would get thick with you.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you can say about Middle Eastern people, Europeans, Americans,
Don't
say
talk
about
about
GA lads.
GA.
They'll lose the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Second thing was, I was at a stag at the weekend.
Oh.
Now, I won't mention the stag's name.
We're organising a race stag at the moment, by the way, lads.
Well, this is why I bring it up, because I want to make sure none of these things happen.
Oh, it was a shite stag. Perfect.
No,
What's his name?
It was a good stag.
Okay.
But it was a different. I think it's an average Irish stag.
Okay.
They chose to go to Ballina.
Perfect town for us.
It's the stag capital of the west of Ireland. Did you know that?
No, I definitely didn't know that.
The first place we went to was marvellous. We were there to watch the rugby, but it was one of those multifunctional venues where there was us in one room watching the rugby, drinking pints, lads, shots, and next door in the nightclub there was a 13-year-old's birthday party.
You don't want to get too drunk or you get lost between the two of them.
The problem was we were sharing toilets.
Are you about to fucking...
No, I'm just saying.
Not only are you a racist, you diddled something.
I'm just saying it was really strange, because one minute you'd be thinking pints and having crack with the lads, and next minute you're walking through a birthday party. It was just odd.
Yeah, don't tell me that. Don't go any deeper than...
I'm not going that. I'm just telling you what the facts of the day was.
Okay, so that's how you started off on
That's how we started off. Then we went to the Ballina Manor Hotel for a full wedding dinner. As in, we walked into the Ballina Manor, it had the room dressed up as if there was a wedding. We sat down, 20 of us, at 2 tables of 10, circular tables with the white serviettes and the whole lot, knives and forks, 14 knives and forks, 3-course meal, and the stag sitting there with no shirt on because they'd ripped it off him.
Is this so he could test if he liked it? Like, no, I'm actually not going to get married, actually. This is shite.
It was the worst idea any man ever had, because everybody after it was dead to the world after 3 quarters. Just like
you'd be
wedding.
lifted out of us.
So then we went, yeah.
Hang on now, my ideal stag wouldn't be 13-year-olds at a 3-course meal. Sorry,
I don't know that he organised it in such a way.
Yeah, I know, and I don't want to be very insensitive here now. I'll leave it at this, okay? Okay. No hoovers or midgets.
What? No.
Did anyone strip?
No, but this is the thing about it.
I couldn't get a stripper at my one because of COVID. So
we thought about a stripper. There was talk of the stripper during the day, which was really weird because the lads were actually ringing up looking to book one.
What are Ballina strippers like?
But I couldn't.
This is Aggie. Come on in, Aggie. She's fucking... How are you going?
The worst thing is they're ringing a Dublin agency.
Huh?
So they had to ring Dublin for the stripper.
Oh, yeah. Dublin strippers.
Because you can't get it, there's no ballinastrippers.com. It's not as handy as that.
I am 100% setting up ballinastrippers.com. I'm going to be the pimp of Ballina.
No. So they had to ring Dublin, and I think the gentleman, how are you doing, Dublin,
No
way.
way.
No way, man.
They're all out.
Yeah. But apparently they were going to send the stripper down.
Yeah.
And they had nearly it booked until someone checked with the stag, and he said, under no circumstances will I put up with the stripper, I'll walk out.
Oh, but it's not for him, like. Like, what an ignorant bastard he is.
He was very respectful, I thought.
No,
it was
that's
really nice.
the opposite of respect for his mates. Because he's going, no way. And they're going, but it's not, we want to see tits. Like, not just you prick. It's not all about you today. Like,
Yeah, no, he very much put his foot down on the stripper idea.
I am going to tie you to a midget stripper, though.
Yeah,
Just,
okay.
You're going to have
She?
to. Yeah, you're going to have to
You're
strip
getting
her.
a she stripper.
What, do you
Midget.
do you want a fella, is this?
Well, I'd be more comfortable with a fella.
Looks the same.
Huh?
Looks the same.
Just, at least you can talk to him, like.
At the urinal.
Huh? It'd be
Talk to him at
awkward.
the urinal. Jeez, it's the very same as mine. I don't know how. I thought it'd be proportional. Okay. Oh my fucking God. Okay, listen. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Do you
Okay,
have to
listen,
go somewhere,
everybody.
do you?
Everybody listen.
Lads, whatever you like, another half an hour, no?
I wish you only paid a tenner, you bastard. Okay, so no, listen, this is unbelievable. What a crowd to have come to see us. I hope you enjoyed this.
Right.
A big shout out. There's loads more comedy on here over the next couple of days if you haven't got the tickets yet. Brendan Tierney is the man who organised this entire comedy festival. Can we give him a big shout? A big thank you to Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre for not only sponsoring us, but for putting on all the shows here at the Comedy Festival as well. A big thanks to Aileen, who was doing the tickets at the door as well,
Thanks,
ladies and
Aileen.
gentlemen.
Big shout
And
out
don't
for
forget,
Sean.
on the way out, the Neurology Support Centre, if you have anything at all, change that you were going to put in the condom machine on Valentine's night. Don't do it. Let's get
Don't
a big
buy
load
a
of babies.
cock ring, buy
and-
a-
yeah, let's
whatever.
throw the pound in there instead. All that is left to say is we.
Thank the viewers.
What?
Thank the viewers.
Thanks to Laura and Nicola as well for coming up making food out of us. I am gigging in 14 minutes.
No, you're not.
So
Anyone that wants to talk to Mark, as soon
Myself
as he
and
gets off the
Brendan.
stage, make sure you have long, deep, meaningful conversations
Oh
with
yeah, I
him.
just want to catch you there for 5 minutes, but I want to have a chat with you about nothing. Okay, so listen, thank you so much, Lee. The support is unbelievable. We fucking did another show at the So Funny Sligo Comedy Festival. Brendan, it's the red button, by the way. Red button and turn it up. Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Thank you, good luck.
Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre and Wonderful Food Items, and the Blind Tiger's marvellous alcoholic fruit drinks.